awakens me from my ethereal wanderings.
Muzar. What kind of beast is this? Paxel Tech. I can share my wanderings with you. But first, I seek the knowing, the truth of nature held within your ark. You want to answer? So I will ask. Answer these questions true, sweet beast, so that your ark may be known and your eye may open. And do choose wisely. Answer from your heart. A handsome and powerful god visits Yaesha with the promise to eradicate conflict, disease, and all suffering. In return, he demands a sacrifice, the life of a single young Pan. Do you give him what he asks? Well done. You and your youngest kin often go hunting, but the younger has never felled a mark. One day, a magnificent beast appears, and they cannot tell whose shot struck true. You know that their shot flew into the bushes while yours found the beast's heart. But out of pity, you tell them that they struck the killing blow. Upon your return to town, your kin proudly claims the kill and is offered a job by the town butcher. Do you allow the butcher and your kin to believe your deception? Or do you admit the truth? He that slew your sibling and escaped justice is incapacitated before you. You could slay him then and there, in cold blood. Do you take your vengeance? Or turn the scum over to the authorities from whom he already escaped? I see. Brutes have seized your village with intent to kill. You and your clan have taken refuge in the cellar of a large house. A babe threatens to cry out. In haste, you cover the child's mouth. The child cannot properly breathe, but if you remove your hand, the warriors will find you. Do you risk smothering the child to save yourself and the others? Fascinating. Your son is tied to the track of a minecart and will surely die unless you pull a switch to save him. However, he pleads with you not to pull the switch, for his daughter, your granddaughter, is tied to the other track. Do you save your son or your granddaughter? I see. You have chosen your path, sweet beast. Your heart is true. May the power of the doe's eye free you from your incarnate shackles. In the arc of every being, there are two eyes. We may see out of either, but most favor one over the other. The Ravager's eye is dynamic, driven, and endlessly hungry. Yet for all its power, its vision is clouded. The eye of the Ravager rarely sees beyond its own satiation. Like an animal chasing its tail, it knows no rest. The doe's eye sees only what is before it. The gift of the doe is subtle, easily missed. It is a most mysterious presence inside oneself, conferring power without force, just as the doe itself cannot be sought, nor tracked, nor hunted. By answering true, sweet beast, you give me a wink, and now the gifts of your dominant eye will be open to you. Would you care to hear a tale? It is about those who see it. I will tell you of Ramaril, the servant child of the Vaunt. I found Ramaril as a babe, large and angry as only a hungry babe can be. Nothing became of him, as it happened. He grew from a great, crying babe to a great, quiet Pan. He served without word or complaint. None knew his name, for though one might thank the creator of a meal or a washroom, who even considers the child who merely cleans up after? When the Krell came, they laid siege to the temple. None could escape nor call for help. All were doomed. The doe's eye opened in Ramaril that day. He was no fighter and had no training of any kind. But he lifted the largest shield he could find and told the others to run once he'd made away. He drove dozens of Krell over a cliff, and himself with them. Later, his masters came to me seeking to know more of this boy who had saved them, whom I had laid at their doorstep. I told them many stories. One might even consider them true. Before we go any further, I must ask. I sense you carrying something. Something that belonged to my sister. That ring! Why do you have it? It is my sister's ring. This can only mean one thing. You killed her. Ah, the mortal misunderstands. What you destroyed was not my sister. Not as I knew her. The root had consumed her. She suffered in that form. You have freed her on behalf of all of my sisters. Thank you. Keep her ring and treasure it with our gratitude. Oh, it has been long since I felt this. Relief. Dare I say joy? Now, what can I do for you? You stand before when mountain, spring, and sturdy tree trunk take your breath, an immeasurable number. Mother, though we don't often commune with beasties such as you, a tragedy. Kaula was fascinated, unlike most of us. She made herself no secret. The root found her there. But perhaps it would be better if it had. But we hold happy thoughts. By day, by night, or so it was before this age of extermination. Farewell, sweet beast. Might I be of assistance again? Thank you, sweet beast. I offer you this in return. Now, what can I do for you? Very well, sweet beast. Be on your way.
Okay, this is it. This looks important.
Ask, Paxultek, and I will listen. It is my pleasure. Ah, a tragic tale woven into many ballads. The story of the Water Harp is the story of Yesha and the Balance. It is the story of the Pan. The great wolf, the Ravager, decimated our people. It was said that it could not be, so the harp was fashioned to soothe the beast. Escaped, silencing the harp in the process, and the beast remains partial to music, but now it gains strength from corruption and layers in what was once a prison. I think perhaps it knows. I seek hope, friend, but yet through it all, I came to the temple hoping to heal. Alas. There is much. The dough is life. There. Yet now, I do not know what will become of our. May it find favor in the balance.
That looks important. This looks important. This looks important.